This is totally a different setup.
Click on that, add a person
Yes,
to get your
I
link.
know. I know. Hi, we're trying something new today. So, and I think we said this last time. I need to get this link that we're trying with the restream stuff. But hopefully, we've got Instagram working tonight. And tonight we are having a guest, and I'm just getting on here to invite her real quick. Let's see. Send in the link. Tonight we're gonna talk about Krumpas. Any content warnings? Basically, the same as always. The adult language. This is not a program for kids. Yada yada yada. There is going to be some stuff about, kind of like violence towards kid because Krumpas is a jerk. I guess. I don't know. Ooh, cool. I can put backgrounds on this. I'm learning new stuff today. Okay. Fingers crossed we get her in here. Okay, thank you. All right. While we're waiting, I'm going to pull up my notes and make sure the link went through real quick. So let me see if I can see, because I don't know if I can figure out where anybody would be doing. Want to increase engagement from the Facebook group? Invite your audience, connect their Facebook to restream, and show their name or profile. Okay. Well, yes, I do want to do that. I want to see what people are saying, but whatever. Whatever. I learned something new today because I did not know that Krumpas isn't just a single person. It is actually a species. There's more than one Krumpas. Who knew? And, okay, let's see. So, just click the link and you should be able to join. I know. We've been having a lot of technical difficulties lately. It's been crazy trying to figure everything out. So I'm just double checking something here. No. Is it though? Is it? I don't think it's working. Whatever. Okay. Nope, this isn't working. Maybe it is. Okay. I don't know how to get this to work though. Yeah, add destination. Maybe. I've been at this all day trying to figure this stupid thing out. And I'm not seeing that it's going where it's supposed to go, so we'll see. We shall see. Okay, I'm just going to jump into it then. So, Krampus, apparently everybody's been saying Krampus today, so there's a possibility I've been mispronouncing it, is a Christmas cryptid or a Christmas beast. Technically doesn't actually come on Christmas, it's more through the month of December. And he is or was adopted as, oh, wait, maybe it's okay, we got Kelsey. Let me just add her in real quick. Hello.
Hello.
We've got it working.
Huh?
I said, yay. I think there's feed.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So you cut out for a minute.
Yeah. I think there's reverberating. So I'm hearing myself.
I hate the echoes.
Yeah.
So my Chromebook took a dump on me.
Oh no.
And then my husband's Chromebook wouldn't connect to the internet. I'm like, the phone it is.
I usually use my phone, but we've been trying to figure out this with the restream. I'm gonna see if I can get something to work. My headphones. Okay. Yeah, we just started on an episode, and there's still a lot to do.
Yeah. There we go. Grab my phone charger real quick so it doesn't die on me.
Yeah, that's important. We'll see if I can get my headphone and see if that clears up the end. So we were starting on Krampus. Yes. And I was saying that I learned today that Krampus is actually a species and not a beast.
Oh, I hadn't heard of that one.
Yeah, I had that too.
Yeah, because I thought he was the son of some god or goddess.
Yeah. So let's see. Well, let me fix it. Yeah, so I didn't see mythology. Let me see. Because it depends on the pagan mythology or the introduction into Christianity.
Yeah.
So yeah. The original lore dates to like the 11th century in the Alpine area, which is now modern day Germany and around that area.
Yeah.
So sorry, I'm waiting to see my husband solve things. Anywho. I thought I had this. Excuse me.
You're okay.
It wasn't supposed to be meat. So I totally didn't research as I should have. Because I was counting up Kate. Stupid getting sick. I had it like 2 seconds ago. Okay, who is rumored to be? Anyhow, that's
Huh?
I was asking you. Oh,
yeah.
Okay. In Norse mythology, it's the center of Hell.
I believe it's the god or goddess of the underworld. And sometimes a rumor was that he would actually just kidnap or beat the children with, sticks and twigs and stuff, that he would actually kidnap them to the underworld.
Yeah. And some of the said that. And he would torture them, eat them,
mm-hmm.
drown them, or burn them.
Yeah.
If they were particular. Oh, here we go. We'll see if that works. But he also appeared in Greek mythology. Or I guess he did a resemblance to creatures found in Greek mythology. Okay, so he was to have started a pagan myth. However, by the 17th century, he was adopted into Christianity and a counterpart, or not counterpart. The word has just
adjacent. Accomplice.
Accomplice. Yes. Oh my gosh, I can't remember. As an accomplice. So there was supposed to be three good spirits of December. Although there was threat for Krumpas. I don't know. The best I can tell is that Christian religion view punishment as cathartic.
Spare the rod, spoil the child.
Yeah, and then Christianity, but that is the history.
Well, Christianity doesn't have the best history, so when it comes to the Celts,
there's a lot of religions that especially Orthodox or fundamentalists.
Mm-hmm.
Punishment is seen as a good thing.
Well, I think, like with anything, it depends on the context of the punishment.
Oh yeah. Because there's a difference between discipline and punishment.
Yeah. Discipline teaches control. Punishment teaches fear.
Yeah. And there are a lot of religions that are based in the fear of God.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out volume on this. Wait, I think about it. Let's see. Is that better? The echo, is that better?
Oh, yeah. I wasn't having a problem hearing you.
Oh, because the echo's really weird on my end. Framing, it's not doing that.
Well, my house is really echoey. So I have all hard floors.
Yeah, I was just putting the feedback when I'm talking. I hear it a minute later from there.
I have full internet, so.
Yeah, no, I don't know if it's just a restream thing or my computer or whatever. Anywho, so Krumpas would come on December 5th, and he would punish the naughty children. Again, depending on the lore, from being beaten with birch rods to being taken away and tortured, eaten, all the other stuff. And then on December 5th is Saint night, when Santa Claus would come with gifts and stuff for the good kids. Or if the children have been punished by Krumpas, then they would have a gift the next day too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It could be anything from a nice pie to some birch rods.
Maybe it was the same birch rods they got beaten with.
Yeah. Like as a reminder. Behave. Okay, we're gonna see if it's up. Okay, is it broadcasting to Instagram?
Check.
Can you check? Okay, does this thing have Bluetooth on it? Oh, you already did. Sorry, my husband.
Yeah, my husband's working on my Chromebook.
Restart it. I'll fix it.
Turn it off and turn it back on.
I disassemble them and put them back together for a living.
Yeah, my husband works in tech too. So he's taking apart my Chromebook to see if the hard drive got separated. And that's why it's acting up.
What's it doing?
It just says air insert USB to XYZ, and he tried to reset it and pass reset.
You need to power wash it.
I'll pretend I understood what you mean by that.
If your husband works in tech, power off the device.
He's hiding away in my room right now. So, and then his Chromebook's about to blow up. It's old. Don't. Yes, I love you too. All right, go on.
Hopefully that works. Okay. Now it's not coming. That's so weird. Anyhow, back to Krumpas.
Yeah. The way I had read it, that the children who got visited by Krumpas, all they got was to nurse their wounds, and they didn't get anything.
Yeah, it depends on legends because it varies so much. It's really interesting because even though it originated from the same Alpine region, as it spread west, and as the legends got adopted into Christianity and then pushed out of Christianity and brought back in, what Krumpas actually did or who he was changes.
Yeah. Kind of like the origin of Santa Claus itself.
It's true.
So.
One of the things I've heard about the birch rods is it's thought that those became part of the legend. As there's a story where Nicholas came back to life and he was a preacher with the birch rods.
A preacher?
A preacher. Yeah. So I guess he still came back to life and he was a preacher with a bunch of birch.
Okay.
I have never heard that story before.
It does make for an amusing tell.
Yeah. Well, question whether he actually flip! I forgot right now. But she was neither good or bad. Oh, we got headphones. Okay. So she's neither good or bad. She's the embodiment of both. And she was actually a lot worse to the non-children.
Ooh.
Because she would cut open their stomach and fill it with straw and stones.
That's excessive.
A little bit. Like, why are these people so awful to kids, man? Okay, Krumpas is a game.
Kids are easy targets.
Yeah.
And it makes for a better story when it involves a child because everybody's sympathetic for the children, you know?
Yeah. Birch stuff. Except I need to. No, this way. Maybe. The Instagram stream was funny. But it's streaming to Instagram with everything else. So we did it right.
You know, I only follow like 2 people on Instagram, you and Call Me Chris.
Apparently I need to like all the way up here.
Now you're off center though.
Yeah, so Instagram is weird. The streaming app that we're using streams in the ratio from YouTube. But Instagram cuts off the corners. And there's this whole video about how to fix the ratios streaming, but we didn't have to figure it out because Instagram was being obnoxious.
Yeah, I kind of...
This way?
No. Instagram wasn't real.
Don't go blaming me for Instagram being obnoxious.
Are you good?
Ah.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, I have next. Nicole did next time.
Well, the more you do this, the more you'll get the swing of it.
Yeah, because we've only been doing that on Instagram. But we wanted to have a wider base so people don't have Instagram could watch videos.
Yeah.
And that's where everything's been technical difficulties trying to figure out the streaming thingy. So speaking of birch stuff. Excuse me. Around World War II. No, it was World War. Maybe it was World War II. The thought of the female compass.
I saw your picture. That was a really cool picture.
Yeah, they started making these sort of pin-up reminiscent cards.
Mm-hmm.
So there's maybe people actually cared about the history surrounding book stuff. But it looks more like when you look at the work, it's was another way to bring in money and popularity. A little bit before this, we saw depictions of Krumpas punishing adults, which hadn't really been a part of the original lore, but it once again with the cards started becoming because it became really big. It was an uptick.
Mm-hmm.
And the cards were coming from Germany. A lot of them being Krumpas, which is being Krumpas. And I put the female ones on, and I'll put up another gallery with more of them. If you go on our top, there's a little video I did that has some more of them as well.
I don't know how to look at
Well, the nice thing, all of the place on video, but we have links in our bio for everything, so it's easy to find us. I was going to get for those who aren't familiar with the lore, because we're talking about the lore, but of Krumpas, I guess it's an anthropomorphic creature. Technically, it's a cryptid. I have the thing referred to as beast. It's mostly depicted as a demonic or double type creature with a long nose. Sorry, what was that?
I said with legs of a goat and horns and a long tail.
Yes.
Yes.
Sometimes
Sometimes
you'll
you'll
see
see
it
it
with
with
a furry body.
and
Sometimes the
sometimes
skin
the
is
skin
just
is
red.
just red.
A lot of
A
that
lot
comes
of that
back
comes
into
back
the
to
Christian
the Christian
traditions when
when
the
the
legends
legends
were
were
adopted as part
adopted
of
as
that
part of that
because they wanted to make
make
him.
him.
So
So
they
they
decided
decided
to
to
demonize him and
and
to really
have
have that
that
ideal of
ideal
him
of
being
him being
evil.
evil.
And
And
then
then
they tried
they tried to
take
take
Krumpas
Krumpas
completely out of the
the
Christmas
Christmas
season
season
celebration
Mm-hmm.
because they said he
because
was
they said he was.
Yeah, they like to erase certain parts of history and lore and myth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they
So
make
they
him a
make him a
devil,
devil-like,
and then they
and then they
him
take
out
him out
because he's
because
too
he's
devil.
too devil-like.
Yeah.
And then they
And
go
then they go
back,
back,
and that's when
and
they
that's
make
when they make
him
him
the accomplished to Santa.
Santa.
Well, Saint
Yeah.
Nicholas.
Well, Saint Nicholas
being called Santa
Santa
Claus
Claus
became
became
or Saint
or
Nicholas
Saint Nicholas
evolved
evolved
into Santa Claus.
Santa Claus.
I don't remember.
I don't remember an next.
Jolly old Saint Nick.
Eat.
Showing
Or
up
Odin himself.
showing up with
Showing up
Krumpas.
with
I
Krumpas.
don't
I
even
don't
remember
remember
the third one is, or what they're supposed
to
do.
do.
There are
There
a
are
lot of
celebrations
going
going on.
Well, in
in
Austria and Germany, mostly,
Mm-hmm.
they have the Krumpas
Krumpas
where people dress up.
Oh yeah, I read about those.
Yeah, and
I
they
wanna
go
go to
around,
one.
basically get drunk and dress up in Krumpas costumes.
I would totally nail the costume.
I think it would be fun to attend.
I do too.
One of the podcasts I was listening to made a joke about how the modern day ones more celebrate the original spirit of Christmas because before everything was like streamlined to the family Christmas.
Yeah.
Christmas was just a night of drunken revelry, which is why it got banned to me. Oh shoot! When did it? Yeah. I want to say 18. There was a ban. 19.
Why do they ban all the fun stuff?
Puritans.
Yeah. I mean, all right, let's stay on Krumpas.
That's a road. We can go very, very far down.
And make a lot of people mad.
Yeah. I'm not anti-religion, but I will discuss the history. Why am I having trouble saying history?
Yeah, I mean, so much awesome history and traditions was erased when, Christianity started coming in. So
yeah, and that's the unfortunate history is the victors erased the standing society.
Yeah. So.
Mm-hmm. It's one of those things like people can come at me about it, but I'm talking about the history of what happened, and there's no way to get around that and still be honest. So yes, the original celebrations of Krumpas and the origins of where it started did get erased a lot, like Christian takeovers of pagan religion.
But the funny thing is, Christianity didn't manage to erase all of it because Christianity adopted a lot of their traditions and stuff. Like, Christmas is supposed to be Yule, and Easter was, depending on which region you're going to, was Austria. So they managed to still keep it alive while still trying to erase it because they didn't want to give up that in order to convert to Christianity.
Yeah, and a lot of the history that you look at is that these holidays were built on top of the pagan holidays in order to overshadow them and erase them.
Mm-hmm.
But we totally have the whole Catholic saint thing that ties back to polytheistic.
Oh, yeah. So I wasn't sure where you were going with that Catholic thing for a minute there.
I wasn't sure either. Just sort of bullshitting it at this point.
Yeah, I'm like, the Catholics did a lot of stuff, so where are we going with this one?
Yeah, it was a lot of debate over whether we're looking at they adopted these pagans more comfortable coming into religion, or they adopted these things to erase paganism. I don't think it's really either or.
Yeah, I think it was probably both. And that they probably hoped that somewhere along the way, the pagans would kind of forget their old way of life and embrace Christianity more and more.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just looking at
Yeah, I meant to ask you for your notes before this. So, but I forgot.
Yeah, they're not that great. I was just hodgepodging stuff.
You should see my notes on stuff. I got like random words in the margins. Because I handwrite my notes and they end up in the margins. And I'm like, I meant to go, what was this one again? So.
Yeah, sometimes I'm really great. But I wasn't supposed to do this episode today, so I'm all over the place.
Oh, when were you supposed to do it?
Oh, well, Kate was going to do this subject. And we were going to do it yesterday. But she got sick. And today is her partner's birthday, just was the night off.
Ah.
So that's why I'm like a mess. I found out just the other day. And I'm like trying to pull a week's worth of notes together inside of less than 24 hours.
Well, you had said earlier that Krampus crossed over into Greek mythology. So how did that happen?
Let's look at that. Krumpas and Greek mythology. Oh, apparently there's a crossword you can do about it.
A crossword?
Yeah, that came up. They're like, want to do this crossword about Greek Krumpas?
Because I had never heard of him being in Greek mythology. But then the Greeks have so many like smaller and weirdness into it, and
yeah. So what I'm seeing here is more of the female version of Krumpas.
All right, is it Krampus or Krampus?
I've been hearing Krampus all day, but I've also been listening to a lot of Brit saying it, and between Germany, Britain, American English, I don't even
know.
Let's see.
I
did have
did have notes on where the word
derives
from.
If I pull up
If
the
I
right
pull
app,
up the right app, I do.
So it
derives from the German word
Krumpen.
Krumpen.
So probably
So probably it's Krampus.
Okay.
And Krumpen means
Krumpen
claw,
claw,
which
Yeah,
is
which
part
is
of
part
the original depictions. He had like
those
demonic
claws.
Yeah, the really long, hideous ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot of the greeting cards, they kind of scaled back his clawed hands, and not more for the traditional devil look at the time.
They take so much fun out of stuff.
It's true.
It's true.
But then there's been revival of the story. It's become popular again, and as a wars online. And then they make him look all scary with like the big teeth and the dirty goat skin and the big claws and the overdramatic horns.
Yeah, gotta love the overdramatic horns.
Oh yeah. They put them for the Krumpas runs. We have the people in the costumes. They've got horns like up here, and I don't understand how you keep something like that on your head.
They're probably hollow and a lot of balance.
Yeah.
Probably trying to do the, runway walk with them on.
Yeah, they've got to have some sort of harness or chassis that keeps them in place.
Yeah. Can you imagine trying to hide that in cosplay? Like this string trying to hold your horns on?
Yeah. Well, it works though because then they have the masks and the fur.
Fair enough.
But I've tried horns or large headpieces when dressing up before. And they do their slide back and try to get off the head.
Damn you, gravity. Damn you. Yeah, I tell my daughter.
That was your head though?
No.
Never get comfortable night's sleep. Maybe that's why.
Well, maybe that's why he's so angry. Yeah. So I know that when my children didn't sleep those first few months, I was pretty angry myself. Like, just sleep, please. No, but I was telling my daughter, Christmas Eve one year when we still lived in Texas, we found this small black dog with these snaggle teeth. We named him Krumpas. When we took him to the shelter, the look of like horror on the shelter's face when we told him the name. I mean, this dog was so ugly though. He was one of those so ugly, he's kind of cute. So I really hope he found a home for Christmas.
Oh yeah.
I
mean, I'm the person who named her Black Cat Bubonic, so I have zero taste as well.
My animal's name is so unimaginative. I have a Russian Blue. His name's Blue. So, and then the one that tried to make a great appearance was Ella. So, not imaginative names, but we're like they came with the names, so we're not going to change them.
I went with book names.
Of course you did.
Yeah. So my cat is Seriously, and my dog is Isadora.
Thor?
Isadora.
Oh, Isadora. For some reason, I thought you said Thor. I'm like, that's a comic book. But we've had debates about comic books, too.
Yeah. My family does not have good history with dogs named Thor.
Oh, no.
Because they'll do like Thor, and then it's like Thor 2.0 or whatever. And something bad always happens. One of them was this tiny little Yorkshire Terrier. Nick. He was like this big. We're pretty sure a hawk took off with him.
Well, that's the circle of life.
It
It
is.
is.
It's sad.
It's
I shouldn't
sad. I
laugh
shouldn't
about
laugh
it.
about it.
We don't have a good history with hamsters, so they one killed the other, and then the other's cage got left open and he got out. And both of my cats are street cats, so yeah, circle of life.
I'm allergic to rodents, so we don't even play that game.
Like literally allergic or figuratively?
Literally
Literally
allergic.
allergic.
Oh.
If I'm around rats,
and start getting out of plastic.
Yeah. Probably should stick with the bigger animals in the kingdom. Cats and dogs.
Yeah, I'm still allergic to them, but not as bad. And I gotta have animals.
Yeah, we had a Newfoundland mix, and I ended up breaking out in hives. So it's short-haired dogs for me. So
yeah, I break out hives after Cersei gets all up in my face. She sheds though. She's a very shedding cat.
Yeah. So our lab shepherd mix, short hair, sheds all the time. Like we have to sweep twice a day. And come to find out upon further research, apparently German shepherds shed year round. Did not know that.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, I mean, I would have still gotten her anyway because she's actually a really good dog.
Mm-hmm.
So best dog I've ever owned.
My dog is a mini dachshund, so she actually doesn't shed very badly.
So my sister-in-law had a Dachshund and it bit her in the face. I'm like, I'm going to just stay away from those dogs. I don't want to get bitten in the face.
Yeah,
but she
small dogs
they got some issues, small dogs. So, but my neighbor had the best Chihuahua. He was a long-haired Chihuahua, the most chill dog ever. Never even heard that dog bark, and we lived in a duplex. So, anyways, Krampus.
I mean, speaking of shedding.
Right? I wonder how much hair he left behind in those houses.
Right? Maybe for Krumpas night, you just leave out caffeine and it's wedding question.
Maybe that's what he got for Christmas from Santa Claus. Like, here's your stocking stuffers. It's nothing but combs and hairbrushes. Another reason to be angry and beat children, I suppose. Never got any good Christmas presents.
Right?
But seriously, doing that work, because Santa Claus was, in modern day punishes children by giving them coal. But it's kind of understand why he would be kind of demonic if he was always portrayed as the villain. Like, dude, I'm just trying to do my job and you guys all hate me and fear me and run for your lives if you see me. So.
I mean, eating children will do
that, though.
Huh?
To your reputation.
Eating
children
will do that to your reputation.
Well, you got to admit, some children kind of deserve to be eaten. So.
I totally forgot what I was going to say.
Sorry.
But, you know what's funny about the whole being lost in the stocking? It's like back when that became a big part of the lore. I don't think coal was that big of a punishment because people that were poor couldn't afford coal to keep their homes warm.
Yeah, one year I told Aiden that he was going to get coal in his stocking if he didn't stop back chatting me. And he's like, I can make some money off of that. So he didn't get coal.
When I was a teen, I worked the rent is Santa.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I can't remember. You knew me during that time if it was later than that. Whatever. The point is I worked as an elf.
I think I remember that.
Yeah. There was this one family every year they'd have us come in and they'd have their list of who was nice and naughty. And they'd have us hand out the presents to the good ones. And then coal to the bad ones, but it was like the jelly bean coal.
That's so mean.
It was funny. They had a blast, and they'd have like the reason why the person was naughty.
I could think of 10 things I could put on all 3 of my kids' list for that one.
It's like those internet pet shaming photos.
Oh, yeah.
With humans. And before that became popular.
Yeah, and then everybody was so like, that's parental abuse, having kids stand out on the sign. I'm like, well, that really depends on the kid. You know, if the kid has a sense of humor about it, then that's really not parental abuse. So if they're okay with it.
Yeah, and I think it depends on what happens as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if it's something funny, that was just like a silly mistake and it led to this, then everybody's laughing on the joke.
Yeah, for my daughter, her street shaming would be, I left paint out and my brother got a hold of it and now it's all over the house.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it's acrylic paint, so I just need to get a paint sprayer and scrape it off my floors. Or I left my flute on the couch outside of its case again.
That's how you get a broken flute.
I tried telling her that, and she has 2 brothers, and we have 2 cats that like to be on the furniture. So
the flute's gonna get chewed on.
Well, luckily, none of them like to chew on metal, so.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, but our doggo, she'll howl with my daughter playing the flute and match the pitch perfectly. It is the most hilarious thing.
That sounds like it. You have to video that, man.
I am, and I'll have to send it to you, but it has definitely encouraged Ari to practice her flute more than I ever could.
That's funny. So your dog is getting visited by Santa, not Krumpas.
Yes. My children, Krumpas they're all 3 of them. It's going to be Krumpas. So, and my son got ISS, so that was great.
Oh, stellar.
Mm-hmm. So, granted, I see his point of view. He was definitely wrong. But if somebody snitched on me, I'd threaten to punch him too. But don't tell him that.
No, of course not. So you were in so much trouble, and then you go in the next room and laugh about it.
Yeah, but then I did have to tell Aiden that, if you keep getting into trouble, you're going to end up getting kicked out of school and go into alternative school. So, I mean, I went to alternative school and I loved it. So, but because, I was only at Twilla High School for a brief time before I went back to Salt Lake.
Yeah, you were out a little bit.
Yeah, but man, I mean, the teachers didn't even have desks. They sat with the students. We called the teachers by the first name, and I graduated early from high school because, of how well I did there. I had a 3.8 GPA. Not bad.
Not bad at all.
So, best thing ever for me. But down here, I mean, the South is, I don't know. I miss Utah.
The South is the South.
Yes. So, and
don't
the
talk too bad because it's wannabe South. Whoops. Stop my ring.
Yeah, but Utah, I think, is nationally ranked number 4 for education.
I'll have to look that up.
Yeah, I mean, this is old data I'm going off of, but last time I checked, and the kids here, somebody asked my daughter if she had sex with animals. Because she wore a headband with ears. There's something so wrong with the kids down here. Or maybe it's just different from when we were in school. I mean, I could never imagine asking somebody that. Speaking of animals, Krampus. Or Krampus.
How it's pronounced. So you've decided that on December 5th, you need to leave out caffeinated beverages and a good grooming brush.
And why don't we leave coffee out for Santa these days, though?
Right?
If Krumpas gets coffee, shouldn't Santa? So
you're supposed to leave out milk. Maybe what Santa really needs is white Russian.
No, what Santa needs is hot chocolate with peppermint schnapps. So that's what Santa gets here.
Ah.
Yeah. But so how far wide do you think that the myth of Krampus spreads? So we got, Greece and Northern Europe. So I'm trying to picture a map in my head right now. And then here in the States, we've heard of him.
Yeah, it's pretty much worldwide that he's known of now. You don't really see a lot of celebrations except for over in Germany and Austria.
So, do you know about what time it entered Greece?
So it looks like a lot of the bases are from female characters who would either be like shepherds of the dead, or would watch over the dead in the underworld.
So Kronos, I think.
Now, Kronos was a Titan.
Yeah, but the fairy shepherd into Hades, which is Hades is the place, not the name of the god.
Mm-hmm. Is the one that shepherds them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's see.
The ferryman. Did he have a name? What is the name?
The ferryman is Karen.
It was what?
Karen.
Okay.
Karen.
I knew it began with the K. So my Greek mythology is a little bit fuzzy. So, but
see, when I think of females with the underworld,
yeah, that's pretty common thought of.
But it looks like there's a Karis or Claire who's
something we'll have to explore.
Certainly.
Is the females for the underworld.
Yeah, we should have you on here sometime. Talking about the underworld.
Mm-hmm.
Really just fascinating stuff.
Yeah, I heard somewhere that Hades was the name of the underworld and not the god himself.
No, the god's Hades.
Like I heard it in passing.
Underworld name. Okay, so it is called Hades, but it's after Hades. So it's both.
That's kind of stupid.
Underworld.
Yep, but I really like the way that the underworld delivered its punishment.
The one I was thinking of was Tartarus.
That is the ditch, right? No, Tartarus is the place. Yeah. And then
it's amazing.
Mm-hmm. So, but I really like the way the underworld or Hades delivers their punishments much more than, the fire and brimstone of the Christianity hell. So, I mean, like seriously, pushing a boulder up for all of eternity. I'm creative.
See, now I want to know if Krumpas is taking the children into hell and like burning them and drowning them.
What could a child do that was so bad that would warrant that?
Yeah, first of all. Second of all, isn't it supposed to be you're not supposed to hell? So what happens to the
souls
that he physically flee to hell?
Maybe they're just ripped apart for all of eternity, or it's the same punishment. So because, and that's actually something that I've actually wanted to look up, is the difference between soul and spirit. So, like, what is the difference? What does happen to the souls?
This is what happens.
Maybe they're snatching. Maybe he's not actually taking the children physically, but he's snatching their souls, and that's what's happening to their souls.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see because a lot of what we know now has to do with modern that came more in the World War II era. Because actually in 1932, let me find the name of this one.
I'm unplugging my phone. My hand's starting to hurt.
Okay, so it was in Austria in 1932. There was an election where the Dolphist regime
under
the clerical fascist Fatherland's Front. I am not even going to try his first name. Like, I'm pretty okay with Germanic languages, but that's not what I'm trying.
Yeah. I've got some books here on something.
So that was from the Social Cardia.
It's the magic.
So 1932 to 1950s, he was banned in Austria.
He was banned in Austria? Like, from, like, even speaking of him?
I think you could speak of him, but anything having to do with tradition or celebrating was completely prohibited.
Again, with all the fun stuff.
And in the 1950s, the government distributed pamphlets titled Krumpas is an Evil Man.
Well, they're not wrong.
Yeah. So it was toward the end of the century when the Krumpas became reinstated celebrations and so forth.
Oh, that's a lot of information. I got some old Celtic books here, so I was just wondering.
Nice.
I highly doubt it's going to be in the one about druids, but
I always feel so old when I'm talking about the end of the 1900s.
Please don't.
Except they're like, in the 1950s. I'm like, my parents were born in the 1950s.
I'll have to go look into them later. So, but yeah, I've got books on just about briefly talking about like a lot of different Norse subjects. So, because my great grandparents came over here from Norway, so I was really interested.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Scottish.
Yeah, I always wanted to be Scottish. But
it's pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, from what I've seen, Scotland just looks so beautiful. And then the history of it. I love places with a rich history. And Scotland manages to keep their history very much alive, especially orally. I love hearing the stories. Nobody can tell a story quite like the Scots.
Yeah, actually going to Scotland's a bucket list item.
Mine too. That and Norway and Ireland.
Yeah, I've had the privilege of going to Switzerland.
Going where?
Switzerland.
Yeah,
because I saw family there.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that. So, all right, we keep getting off topic.
That's usually what we do on the show.
So,
especially when I've been horrible at actually doing research.
Yeah.
But it is interesting how the earliest is based on a female who was neither good nor bad. It's like she gave presents to the good kids, and then was absolutely awful to bad kids. So the line that differentiates where what did I say? To where Krampus came from would be really interesting to be able to pinpoint.
It really would. So, because I totally lost my train of thought. I had a thought and then it went. So, all right. Good night, babies.
All right. Well, we are coming up on the end of this episode. I cannot work today.
Wording's hard today too.
It really is. Thank you for coming on.
It was really fun, and I really hope I get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, we will definitely have you. We'll have to get the world.
Yeah, and then I think you and I had talked about a lot of stuff, and you had mentioned to get me on for some other things too.
Yes, I know we did. I need to look on this conversation.
Yeah, I can't even remember now at this point, but and my battery is about to die.
Oh,
get rid of that notification.
All right,
hopefully my Chromebook will be fixed next time.
There you go. We'll see you next time. Same place, same time. I will announce the episode is probably by Sunday.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me on. See you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.